Okay. Hi, I think I'm live. So welcome to the first Tai Chi class live. So I hope it's bright enough, and I just need to step back to see if you can see. Okay, great. So what we'll do is I'm going to start with the warm up, with the warm ups, and then I thought tonight we'll do some warm up exercises, and then we'll do the mini form a few times, and then we'll do the short form. And then what can happen is people can send in questions to the WhatsApp page, and we'll work on postures that you'd like to go deeper on over the next while. And maybe we can we can make a plan to connect up with more advanced, long form sessions and stuff like that. But anyway, let's start with the warm-ups for tonight. So I think if we're doing the warm-ups, if I step sideways and then I won't have my back completely to the camera, which I find a bit tricky. So let's do welcome and namaste. And it's exciting. I'm feeling a little bit nervous. My first time doing something like this live. But it's exciting, and it's a whole new way to connect. So let's just connect mentally with all of us who are practicing together. And just think of my gratitude to YouTube that this is actually possible to stay connected in this time and to practice together, often. We do a few days a week. So feet parallel, and we're going to just stand and feel the whole body from the top of the head right down to the soles of the feet. And then just relax the body and touch the tongue behind the teeth up on top. And we'll start by just sinking into the right foot as we turn right, and sinking into the left foot as we turn left. Sink into the right foot, sink into the left foot. Just relaxing. Turning the waist, smiling. Just see yourself in whichever class or wherever you practice normally. Just feel yourself there with all of us, practicing together. Okay. And then let's do the turning on the heel. So I'll turn this way for this one. So we're going to sink into one foot. So I'll sink into the left foot. If you go right, we'll be going the same way together, and turn on the heel. And then feet parallel, and we'll turn the other way. So sinking and turning. And just relaxing. Okay. So let the arms relax on the side of the body. And then let's just do a few turning on the ball of the foot. So sit your weight. If you're going with me, sit into your right foot, and then we're just going to turn on the ball of this foot. And then bring the feet parallel, and then sit into this leg and turn the other way. So just letting yourself completely relax into the leg that's weighted. And once you get going, you're going to let the arms just swing like ropes. You can let me know if it's too tricky with me facing the camera like this. Okay. And just relax again and feel both legs anchored into the ground. So I'm going to face this way for the next one. So we're going to bring the feet into attention posture and then sink into the right foot and step forward and left with the left. And we just rock the weight into the left foot and rock back. And just relax. And relax. And sink. And sink. Just letting the arms be relaxed. And the weight sinking into the front and sinking into the back. Okay, great. So let's bring the feet back together. And we'll swap the feet and step forward and right with the right, flexing the foot, bring it on at the heel, and then we just rock the weight into the front foot and rock back. And just think relax. And relax. And sink. And sink. Okay, and now we bring the feet back together. So let's do some stepping like a cat. So again, find that nice sense of alignment up through the body. Soften the knees. Soften the face and the shoulders. Just relax. And then we sink into the right foot and we're going to step forward and left onto the heel of the left and relax down into the left foot. And step back on the ball and relax down into it again. So forward on the heel. Okay, and feet back together. We're going to do the same with sinking into the left foot, and we just step with the right. And relax down here. And then relax down here. Ball to the heel when we go back. Heel to the ball when we go forward. Soft and easy. Relaxed. Okay. So on this next one now, let's do, we're going to step forward with the left foot and bring the left hand onto the tiger's mouth, onto the hip, and we'll make a soft fist with this arm. So we're going to roll 3 forward and 3 back, opening body. And last 3. And 3 back. And then nice and loose, so we'll make 3 nice circles forward. And back. Okay, great. So we'll swap the feet. So the right foot forward and the weight on the tiger's mouth on the right hip. So nice big circles forward. And back. 3 more forward. 3 more back. Last 3 forward. Feeling those shoulder blades opening. And back. And then nice, loose. Great. And feel that right leg has been working. So I'll do this next one facing this way again. So let's have the right foot forward. We're going to start by having the weight in the right leg and then turning to the left as the weight sinks into the left leg. Not moving the arms, just feeling that the shoulders are staying level. So we start on the foot and feel that turn coming up the body until you reach the back leg. So it turns until you reach the front. Listening internally. Okay, so now let's bring the left arm up in front of the heart. So as we're turning to the left, we're sinking the left hand down, palm up, and as we turn back to the center, it comes back up. So you're turning to the left into the back foot, turning to the center into the front foot. So you can have a feeling that your back foot is pushing you forward here, and the front foot is pushing back here. Soft and easy and relaxed. Okay, so then we're going to stop on the front foot, and now we're going to bring the right arm in as well. So into the back foot, into the front foot, turning to the left, back to the center. And then let's finish in the front foot. So we bring the feet back together, and then we're going to do the same on the other side. So left foot forward. You start with the weight in the front foot, and then we're going to turn to the right into the back foot, and back to the center into the front foot. So get a feeling your front foot pushes back, the back foot pushes back to the center. Feeling the shoulders staying level. Feeling that weight shift under the ground back, under the ground forward. Relaxing. Softening. Being at ease. So we're going to work the right arm. So turning to the right as the arm sinks down, and back to the center as it comes back up. Into the back foot, into the front foot, turning to the right, back to the center. So now let's bring the two arms in. So we're turning to the right into the back foot, turning to the center into the front foot. Relaxing, softening. Okay, so bring the feet up parallel. And then I'm going to face this way for this one. So let's do this one where we just relax and open the back. So we're going to turn to the right, or clockwise, and sink down. So this time around, let's just stop at the bottom and just let yourself hang. Feel the weight of the head and the arms, stretching you forward. Okay, so now we're going to come back up anti-clockwise. And as we come around the top, the palms touch. Make the circle smaller. Okay, great. So let's do a few of the reeling silk together. So if you have the right hand at the heart and I have the left, we can connect together. It's like we're doing this together. So we're sinking down, bringing the energy under the ground and up this side. Okay, and then let's do this side. Okay, and then let's do the waving hands. We'll turn and sink. We come back to here. So if you have the right hand at your heart and you turn right, we'll be going the same way. So we can get a feeling of connecting. So it's like we're connecting here. It's like a partner rock. We sink this hand down and then we turn this way together. Swap the hands and we turn this way together. Just imagine all of us sinking and turning this way together. And then turning this way together. Relaxed. Soft. Connected. Let's do one more. Back to the center. Okay, great. So arms on the side. And now let's do our little massages just to bring that nice energy into the tummy. And just relax. And then we bring it around the other way. And now I like to do this massage kidney one with the palms of the hands, because that's just a really nice, strong energy. Okay, so we wave that around 49 times. Feels lovely and warm back there now for me. So then get the hair back, and then we're going to do these little releases on the ears. And then we'll cover the ears and we'll do the hammers to the back of the head. Great. So, and the palms are really warm. Let's just wash the face with that energy. The hair down on the arms. You just bring that energy all to anywhere in the body you feel would like it. Okay, great. And then let's just do this for the thymus glands. We're going to go Great, especially at the moment, we all need that extra thymus energy. So anytime you think about during the tapping here is really good. So let's just do a few of the kicks, right? So when we're doing the kicks, we're going to sink into the right leg and put the ball of the left leg on the ground. So as you sink down in the right, you're just going to draw that foot back and then we kick. So we sink and kick, sink and kick. It's a kick with the toe, sink and kick. Okay, great. So now let's do the other side. We're going to sink in the other leg and kick. So you slide the foot along the ground, sink into this leg, and then as you straighten the leg, the kick comes out. So it's a kick with the toe. And the energy comes from this leg. Okay, so now we're going to do the heel kick. So sink into this leg again, and this time slide the heel along the ground. So it's a slightly different feel. So you're sinking, kicking with the heel. Okay, and the other side. So sinking into this leg. Okay, great. So just have the ball of this foot on the ground and just make circles to loosen out that leg. And then we're going to do it with this side. Loosen out this leg. And we shake out this leg. We'll shake out this leg. Great. And then we're going to take the feet out wider than shoulder width, riding horse stance, and then shake out the arms. Okay, and then just let the hands relax back down to the sides of the body. Okay, great. So now let's just stand for a minute and feel the presence of the whole body. Imagine a wave, a waterfall of warm water washing down all over the body. Notice that you've built some energy. Might feel some tingling in your fingers. And just relax. So now let's do 3 mini forms. So I'll turn my back and I'll call them out and we'll just work through the mini form a few times, nice and easy and relaxed. So feet parallel. It moves this way, so I'm going to start over here. So I hope you can see me, yeah. So I'll go down another bit, I think. So feet parallel, we're going to sink down as the hands come to rest on these cushions of air. And then they softly float up the front of the body and they softly float down. So we turn to the left, make a circle with the right hand and step in on the ball of the left foot. And then step left onto the heel and bring the left hand to the heart as the right hand sinks down. Turn the waist to the right. Turn to the left and back to the right into white crane spreads wings. And then sink the right hand down the front of the body. Pick up the left foot and step left. Brush past the knee and sink forward. Left. Turn right. Back to the center to play guitar and then open up the body again. Fold your left hand over as you step left, brush past the knee and sink forward and then sit back turning on the heel of the left foot. Make a fist with the right hand and step forward to the corner with the right foot and bring the fist to the hip and then sink into the left and punch with the right. Turn left, turn right and sink forward and then we turn back on the heel of the left foot. Sink into the left foot as the hands cross at the heart and step out shoulder width and just let the hands float back down to the sides of the body. Okay, great. So let's do that again. So feet parallel. See if I'm in it. So shoulder width apart. And find that nice sense of alignment up through the body. Sink down and let the hands rest on cushions of air. They softly float up and they softly float down. So we turn to the left and back into the right foot as you make the ball. And then step onto the heel and bring the left hand to the heart and sink the right hand down. Turn the waist to the right. Turn the waist to the left and bring the right hand up. Turn back to the right. And then sink the right hand down the front of the body. Pick up the left foot and step with the left and sink forward to push. Left, right, we play guitar. Then open up again. Fold your left hand over, brush past the knee and sink forward. Sit back, turning on the heel of the left to the corner. Make a fist with the right hand. Step forward to the corner and bring the fist to the hip. And step forward and wide with the left and sink into it as the right hand punches. Turn to the left. Turn to the right and to the back foot. Turn the hands over and sink forward. And then turn back on the heel of the left. Sink into the left foot and bring the feet back parallel and let the left hand come over the right as you sink back down. Okay, let's do that again. So feet parallel and we sink. And let the arms softly float up and softly float down. Turn to the left and make a circle with the right hand and make the ball. And then step left onto the heel of the left foot. Sink into it as the right hand comes down to the side. Turn the waist to the right. Turn the waist to the left and bring the right hand up in front of your heart. Turn right again and back to the front. And then sink the right hand down the front of the body. Pick up the left foot and step onto the heel. Brush past the knee and sink forward. Turn left. Turn right. And play guitar. And then open up again. Step with the left, brush past the knee and sink forward. Sit back, turning on the heel of the left to the corner. Make a fist with your right hand. Step forward to the corner with the right and bring the fist to the hip. And then go forward and left with the left. Punch with the right. Turn left. Turn right. And sink forward. And then we're going to turn on the heel of the left to the front. Sit into the left foot. Step out with the right and just let the hands sink down to the sides of the body. Okay, so now I thought as the week goes on and we get into how we're going to work this practice, I thought people might ask for certain lessons you'd like to revise. So I thought for tonight, I just pick a lesson from the mini form and explore it a little. And I do the same with the short form. And then we can, see how this goes. So the one that people often have a problem or difficulty learning is play guitar. So I thought we'd explore that here tonight. So we're going to start from white crane spreads wings. So our weight's on the right foot, and the right foot is looking out to the corner. Like if you start in a tension posture and have your right foot looking to this corner, and then you're just on the ball of the left foot, and the right palm is facing forward, and the left palm is down here facing back at the sides of the body, because you've just done white crane, which has a little push forward with the right hand and a pull back with the left. So the left hand isn't sitting on a cushion of air for once. Its fingers are looking more towards the ground. You've caught somebody's hand, it's pulled back here. So we're weights on the right foot. This foot is just for balance. So if you pick it up, you shouldn't be out like this. You should be able to pick up that foot without having to shift with your weight. So start by turning the waist to the left. And as you're turning, allow the palms, the wrists to twist towards each other so the palms connect. So your weight's in your right and you're turning to the left and the palms connect. And then let your right hand float down the front of the body. Turn to the right and the arms open up. And then imagine your left hand is going to pick up that left foot. And as you step left, the left hand brushes past the knee and then the right hand folds in to push. And then that's your brush knee and push. And then we keep turning left and the back foot peels up. Sit back into the back foot as we turn right and pick up the front foot. And down on the heel to play guitar. So this time, let's just go from, I did a bit of a long introduction there. We'll just go from brush, left knee and push. So you've just come into your left foot and your hands are up here. Right hand is looking forward, left hand is here. So let's just do the footwork a few times. So feel your weight in your left leg and then keep turning to the left. It feels that leg is twisting down into the ground until your back leg is empty and you can pick it up. And then put it back down as you're turning to the right and bring all the weight into the right leg, turning to the right, picking up the left leg. And then as you turn back to the center, this foot comes down on the heel. So that's the footwork involved. So I'm hoping you can see that from on this. You can send me feedback to let me know because it's hard for me to see if this is really clear. So weights in the front foot. We've just done brush, left knee and push. So you keep turning to the left, allowing the back foot to peel up off the ground. And then as you're turning, when this foot goes down, you're turning to the right, bringing the weight into the right foot, turning to the right, picking up the left foot. And then when you turn back to the center, the left foot comes down on the heel. So we'll just do the footwork one more time. So your weight's in your left, and you just turn the waist more to the left, letting that back foot peel up off the ground. And then put it down on the ground and transfer your weight back into that right foot, turning to the right, picking up your left foot. And then as you turn back to the center, the left foot comes down on the heel. Okay, so now let's just do the right arm with this. So your weight's in your left foot and you're just going to turn to the left. Now the right arm doesn't really go anywhere at this point. It just stays where it is as you turn to the right and pick up your front foot. And then when you turn back to the center, as this foot comes on, the right hand presses down a little. So let's do that a few times. So the weight's in the left foot. Feel your weight in that left leg. And now feel as you're turning to the left, that leg is sinking. It's like it's a corkscrew that's going down into the ground and the back foot starts peeling up. And then as you turn to the right, the back foot goes down and that's twisting down into the ground as you're turning right and the left foot's peeling up. And then as we turn back to the center, the right hand presses down. So we'll do that one more time, just with the right arm. Keeping your attention, often when people are doing this, they're inclined to move that right arm because we do that in the brush left knee and push, the arm opens up. So it doesn't in play guitar, and that often takes a little bit of concentration to focus, to keep your right arm from doing too much in this posture. Less is more. So weight in the left foot, and then stay in your left foot as you turn more to the left, and the right arm is resting on somebody's arm here and the back foot peels up. So now as you're turning to the right, just let the right arm move with the body without doing much with it. pick up your left foot, and when you turn back to the center, the right arm just presses down a little. Okay, great. So now we'll include the left arm this time. So weights on the left leg. So we're going to turn to the left until the back foot comes up off the ground. Sit into your back foot, turning to the right. Now, as you start picking up the left foot this time, imagine your left arm picks up the left foot and the palm turns up. And when you turn back to the center, the right hand presses down. So when you finish, this is the way the hands look. The left arm is above somebody's elbow and the right arm is below. So this way from the side. So the right arm, at the end of the posture, your waist turns and the arms just do that, because see, my shoulders are turning, which is really coming from my waist turn. That's what's happening at the end. Okay, super duper. So let's do that a few more times. So the weight's in the left foot. So you're turning more to the left until your back foot peels up off the ground. And then we sink into the back foot, turning to the right, picking up the front foot. And as you turn back to the center, you play guitar. So let's go from brush, left knee and push. So you've just sunk into the front foot doing brush, left knee and push. So you keep turning left, and your back foot peels up. Turn to the right as your front foot comes up, and back to the center, play guitar. Okay, so I hope that helps. So let's do a mini form now with that in mind, keeping in mind, and see if you've got that. And you might just comment in our WhatsApp page and let me know if that's anyway helpful, and or any more suggestions. I'd be delighted to hear if you have any suggestions how to make this better. So feet parallel, hands resting at the sides of the body. So we sink down and the hands come to rest here on cushions of air. They softly float up and they softly float down. So we transfer the weight into the left foot and back into the right, making the ball. And then step onto the heel of the left and bring the left hand to the heart as the right hand sinks down. Turn the waist to the right, turn back to the left, and back to the right into white crane spreads wings. And then we turn left again, and the right hand sinks down the front of the body. Turn to the right as the arms open up and pick up the left foot, step onto the heel, brush past the knee and sink forward. And now here we are. Left as the back foot peels up, turn right as the front foot comes up, down on the heel to play guitar. Then open up again, we have another brush past the left knee and sink forward. And then sit back, turning on the heel of the left. Make a fist with your right hand. As you step forward with the right foot, bring the fist to the hip. And then step forward with the left and sink into the left as the right hand punches. Turn the waist to the left. Turn to the right. And sink forward. And then we're going to turn to the front on the heel of the left. Sink into the left as the hands cross. Step out shoulder width and just let the hands sink back down to the sides of the body. Okay, so that's our mini form lesson. And now let's do a few short forms. So what we'll do is we'll do the short form to crossing hands 3 times. And then on the 4th time, we'll go the whole way to the end of the short form. And then I'll pick a posture out of that as well to work on. Okay, let's do it. So heels together. And I may have to adjust the postures a little bit for the short form now, which is just a little bit longer lengthwise than the mini form. So find that nice alignment up through the body and relax. Sink into the right and step out shoulder width. Sink into the left and bring the right foot round. Relax. Allow the arms to float up and float down. Then we turn on the heel of the right and make the ball. And then step forward and left into ward off left. Turn on the ball of the right foot and step forward and right into ward off right. And roll back. Press. Yield. And push. Turn on the heel of the right foot. Make a hook with the top hand. Turn the waist. Send out the hook. Step wide with the left, look at the palm and turn it over as your back foot comes round. And then sink into the left foot and pick up the right. Turn the waist to the left. Step back a little with the right and yield with the left. Yield with the right into white crane spreads wings. Sink the right hand down the front of the body. Fold your left hand over, brush past the knee and sink forward. Left, right, play guitar. Open up again. Fold the left hand over, brush past the knee and sink forward. Sit back, turning on the heel to the corner. Make a fist with the right hand and step forward to the corner with the right, bring the fist to the hip. Step forward with the left and punch with the right. Turn left, turn right, and sink forward. And then turn on the heel of the left to the front. Sit into the left as the hands cross, step out with the right. And then for now, we're just going to turn the right foot out and bring the feet back together. Okay, so let's do that again. So heels together. We sink into the right and step out shoulder width. Sink into the left and bring the right foot round. Relax. Allow the arms to float up and down. We're going to turn on the heel of the right and make the ball. And step forward and left into ward off left. Turn on the ball of the right foot and step out right for ward off right. Roll back. Press. Yield. And push. And single whip. Step round and bring the back foot round. So sink into the left foot and pick up the right and bring it down on the heel. Turn the waist to the left. Step back with the right. Yield with the left. Yield with the right. White crane spreads wings. Sink the right hand down the front. Fold your left arm over and brush past the knee and sink forward. Left. Right. Play guitar. Brush past the left knee again. Sink back, turning on the heel of the left. Make a fist with the right arm and the two arms come up, and then when the right foot comes on, the right arm keeps sinking to the hip. Step forward with the left and punch. Turn left. Turn right. And sink forward. And then turn on the heel of the left to the front. Sink into the left foot. Step out with the right. And again, this time we're going to turn the right foot out. Step back together. Okay, so now this time, let's keep going and we'll do the whole short form. So if you haven't done the whole short form, stick for as long as you can and then just watch the ending. And then I'll pick a posture to work on. So, heels together. We sink. Step out shoulder width. Bring the right foot round on the heel and just relax down. Allow the arms to float up. Down. We turn on the heel of the right and make a ball. And then step forward and left into ward off left. Turn on the ball of the right foot and step forward and right into ward off right. Roll back. Press. Yield. And push. Single whip. So sink into the left and pick up the right foot and bring it down on the heel. Turn left. Step back with the right. Yield with the left. Right. White crane spreads wings. Sink the right hand softly. Brush past the left knee and sink forward. Left. Right. Play guitar. Open up again. Brush past the left knee and sink forward. And then sit back, turning on the heel to the corner. Make a fist with the right hand. Step forward to the corner and bring the fist to the hip. Step with the left and punch with the right. Turn left. Turn right. And sink forward. And we're going to turn on the heel to the front. sit into the left foot, step back with the right, and then stay in the left foot as the left hand comes down to the dantian and back up, and we step back with the right, pull with the right and push with the left, roll back, press, yield, and push. We're going to turn on the heel of the right foot, step to the corner, and then the two hands come down, and then pick up your left foot and punch under elbow. So we sink into the right, step back with the left, and the left hand sinks down. Then we push into the back foot, repulse the monkey, turn left and open up. Back to the centre, step back on the ball of the right and yield with your right, push with the left, second repulse monkey, turn right again, and back to the centre, step back on the ball of the left, turn to the left, push with the right. So turn left and make the ball, and then bring it with you into your front foot and sit back and diagonal flying. So we sink into the right and step up with the left. So sink into the left as the right foot comes around parallel, and then sink, step together, turn to the right, sink, step out, turn left, sink into the left, step together, turning right, sink into the right, step apart. And then we bring the hook up the centre line and step forward with the right. Turn on the ball. And then into squatting single whip. So we sink down and turn the left foot to the corner, press down with your left and pick up your right foot for golden roosters. Step back with the right and pick up the left foot for the second golden roosters. Turn to the right. Step back, cross hands, fan out, kick with your right. Turn to the left and step back with the right to crossing hands, fan out, kick with the left. And then fold the left hand over, brush past the left knee and sink forward. Left, turn right, needles at sea bottom. And then straighten up and sit into the right foot and step with the left for iron fan. Turn on the heel of the left foot, sink down into it as the right hand comes to the dantian, step around with the right and strike with the right and bring your fist to the hip. Roll back into the back foot and split. And then turn right and pick up the right foot and bring it down on the heel. Bring the fist to the hip, step wide and forward with the left and punch with the right. Turn left, sink into your left and sweep the right foot round to kick with the heel. Turn back to the centre and step forward for brush right knee and push. Turn right, step with the left and punch down. And then we turn left, sink into the left foot and the right hand comes up. So we're back into roll back, press, yield and push. And another fair single whip. And now fair ladies. So we turn on the heel of the left foot, sit into the left as the right hand comes to the hip, step to the corner, roll up and push. Turn on the heel, sink into your left foot and step right round and roll the right hand up and push. Sink into the back foot, step with the right, step to the corner with the left, roll up and push, and then all the way around. Roll up and push, and then we turn on the heel of the right foot, sink into the right and step forward and left for ward off left. Step forward and right for ward off right. Roll back, press and push. Then we bring the right foot round, single whip. So then we have a squatting single whip. So we sink down on the right foot, turn the left foot out and make a fist at the left shoulder. Drop the hook as you step forward and make a fist with the right and the fist cross. So then we turn left, step back with the right, sweep with the left and slap with the right. Take the left foot out to the side and spin round. And we sink into the left foot, sweep lotus with the right, down on the heel. Turn left, right, hammer, and split. And then pick up your right foot, step forward to the corner and sink into the right and punch with the left. Turn left, turn right and sink forward. And we turn on the heel of the left back to the front. Step back with the right and cross hands and then stay in the left foot and sink. Turn the right foot to the corner, sink into the right. Bring your feet back into attention posture. We straighten up. Okay, so that's short form. So we'll pick one posture out of that just to investigate. So what might be interesting to do would be, let us see, something that's not in the mini form. So I'm going to look at embrace tiger and return to the mountain. So we're at crossing hands. So the hands are crossed like this in front of the heart with the feet parallel. So the weight's on the left foot and you're going to sink your left hand down as far as your dantian and back up. So the hands are in a double ward off and your right foot's looking to this corner. So then bring the right foot in by the ankle, turn to the right and step onto the heel of the right foot. And as you bring in there, the right hand comes to the hip as the left hand comes round to push. So it's called embrace tiger and return to the mountain. So let's just do that a few times. So your weight's in your left foot. So the footwork is weight in the left, stay in the left as you turn your body to the corner and that turns on the ball of the right foot. And then bring the right foot in by your ankle and you're going to look around to the other corner and it's a big opening. So you step around onto the heel of the right and then when the weight's in here, you just bring the left foot round to look at this wall over here. So that's the footwork. So let's do the footwork again. So we sink into the left, turn on the ball. You really feel your left leg working here. So you bring the right foot in by the ankle, flex it and step around onto the heel. Now in here, you're really opening the front of the body and it tightens down here. And then we bring the left foot round. So we're looking here. So let's do that with the hands as well. So we're in a double ward off and the left hand sinks to the dantian and comes back up as the left foot turns the corner. So the whole body is looking to the corner. And then bring the right foot in by your ankle. Step back to this corner. Now, as you're going from one to the other, it's like we're coming around. So as the body is turning around to the right hand starts pulling to the hip as the left hand starts pushing. So you end up in this pull and push position. Okay, so let's just do it one more time. So sink into the left and bring the right foot round to the corner. So everything is looking to that corner. Bring your foot in by the ankle. Look around to see where you're going. Step onto the heel and then start pulling the right hand to the hip as the left hand comes round to push. Embrace the tiger and return to the mountain. It's a lovely posture. So now, if you're part of the class and you haven't done the short form yet, just stick with postures. And if you're, already fabulous at it, just explore it with me to go a bit deeper. And we'll just see how this goes. So it's 25 past now. So I just thought I'd leave a little bit of time at the end to do a short meditation. So if you're somewhere that you can sit down. I'll stand because I forgot to bring a chair here for myself to sit. So like we sit at the end of our Tuesday night class, or when I have any place that I can sit, I love to sit at the end of the lesson and just tune inwards. So take a minute to tune inwards and become aware of the sensation of your feet on the ground. And if you're sitting down, just notice what it feels, the support under your buttocks, under your thighs, the support under your feet. And then just scan the body. So feel the presence of your body, feel your feet on the ground. Notice how your ankles are feeling, how your calves and shins are feeling, how the knees and the thighs are feeling, and the buttocks. And then feel all the way from the buttocks right up through your torso. Feel all around the tummy, all around the chest, all around the shoulders. Just letting yourself soften, allowing all the cells to absorb all the energy we've been building by doing this practice. And then feel across the shoulders and down along the upper arms, down into the elbows, down into lower arms, into the wrists, into the palms of the hands, the backs of the hands, right down into the fingers. And let's just bring our attention now into our fingers, into the index fingers, and feel all around the index fingers right down to the tips. Notice how they're feeling. And then all around the middle fingers, right down to the tips, the ring fingers, and the baby fingers. All the fingers together. And now let's feel into the thumbs as well. Notice how the thumbs are feeling, right down to the tips. And then feel both hands, both arms, the shoulders, the neck, and all around the face and the head. Just let yourself feel your whole body from the top of the head right down to the soles of the feet, allowing it to relax, allowing yourself to relax, allowing yourself to absorb all that energy. So let's just stay quiet just for a minute, feeling the body, feeling the space all around in the room where you're practicing. Feeling that connection that's going out between us, from my heart to your heart, from your heart to my heart, and to everybody who's practicing here in this space. So thank you for being here. And this will be up there online. So, if you feel like doing the warm-ups or something later, you could always do that. So we'll see. Maybe we don't need to do the warm-ups every night, because once they're all done there now, people can work away on them. And we might just pick one or two to focus on the other sessions, and pick some lessons to focus on. So please let me know if you'd like me to work on any lesson, and have a fabulous evening. And I get my glasses to turn this off, and I'll talk to you soon. So I hope that, here I am. I hope that actually did work, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.